What's up, my dudes? Thanks for clicking on this video, and today we are going to be decorating my Nintendo Switch. And if you can't tell what the theme for this video is, I'll give you a guess. It's gonna be yellow. All the products featured in this video were purchased from Amazon, and I will make sure to link everything in the description box below. First up is this product or hard case from Geekshare, which was made for the Switch Pro. It's an anti-scratch thin yellow case. I will say this was not as yellow as I wanted it to be, but I did know from the reviews on Amazon to expect a more pastel yellow. And next to my white counter, this case does look yellow, but next to anything that's bright or vibrant yellow, the case almost looks white. So just a little heads up. So my first initial reaction taking it out of the box was, this feels nice in my hand. The plastic is very soft. It almost makes me feel like there's a rubber coating on the outside. Very pleasing to hold, and the plastic didn't seem or feel too cheap in my hand. Alrighty, so time to install onto my actual Switch Pro. My Switch looks a little dirty, so I apologize for all of the fingerprints on the screen and the JoyCons looking a little used. So then, of course, I struggled to figure out which case went on the left JoyCon and which case went on the right, because I can never get those right. No pun intended. These clicked on so easily. I don't know why I thought I was going to have a little bit more difficulty applying these, but they snapped on with the most satisfying click. So they ended up snapping on so easily that I ended up fiddling with the case for a bit to make sure I had done it right, because I was kind of in shock that it was that easy to install. I've seen some people with these thin hard cases say it's a little bit of a struggle to get it over the trigger on the JoyCons, but no, it was so easy. So next up is the console itself, and as per usual, I struggled again to figure out what side went on where, but it snapped on easy and was such an easy install and looked so pretty on the console. I was kind of obsessed. So after installing the JoyCons on, I was beyond obsessed with how it looked. It felt so amazing in my hand, and yes, eventually I figured out that I was holding my Switch upside down, so we fixed that pretty quickly. Next up are these cute little thumb grips, also from Geekshare, and I did end up purchasing two because I didn't know how yellow my case was going to be. I knew it was going to be pastel, but I didn't know if I wanted a brighter yellow on the actual thumb controller, there it is, or if I wanted the pastel one to actually match the case. So after going back and forth, I ended up going with the thumb grips that were the pastel yellow and saving the more vibrant yellow for my purchase of the yellow Nintendo Switch Lite. So yeah, took me a minute to figure out what I wanted. These little guys are so cute, and I did watch a couple videos prior to this to make sure I was installing this right. I've seen people struggle to apply the thumb grips onto the actual thumb controller. It's super easy. Literally take the thumb grip, flip it inside out, place it on to the thumb controller, and flip the sides down. It snaps on like a dream. I will say you should probably make sure they're centered on the thumb controller before flipping it down. As you saw in the first one, I did have to adjust a little bit, but we figured it out by the second one. That little snap is so satisfying when it clips onto the thumb grip. I ended up really liking the finish of this. It looks so cute with the yellow case. The thumb grips really pull the entire look together with the pastel yellow. I will be decorating the back and front of the hard case with stickers, as it does look a little boring right now, but this is the first step to making this look super yellow. I ended up powering up one of my favorite games at the current moment, Hollow Knight, just to see if the case or thumb grips actually felt any different while playing the game, and honestly, there really wasn't much of a difference. It felt pretty good in my hand. And that's all, folks. Thanks for clicking on this video, and subscribe for more yellow content if you want to. Bye!